Welcome to my channel Living Linux. On social media I saw people saying that they are testing the Steam client for ARM Linux. Now, with a lot of the social media posts, it wasn't really clear where they got it from, how they got it working, but luckily I found the website of Interfacing Linux, and he has posted how to get the ARM64 Steam client working. So he also has a YouTube channel. So if you like these kinds of topics, then do consider subscribing to his channel. Now perhaps it's better to start from this post. So he's writing that you need to run Steam once and log in, and that you have to do that with either Box64 or Fex-Emu. And then you can go back up here. So this is how to get the zip file with the Steam client for ARM. And then you have to extract it in .local share Steam in your home directory. And the dot means that it's a hidden directory. So here you can see the three directories. I don't know where those three files went, but I have it working. So yeah, if you don't see those files, then you can try it anyway. Then you have to create this file to sort of tell Steam that you want to have the beta. Adjust permissions. This is for a library that probably you have, let's just say version 9, but the Steam client wants to have version 6. So you can do that with a symbolic link that you can sort of well, fake it is perhaps not the right word, but as soon as it tries to find this library, that it will point it to this library. And then it should be possible to run the Steam client for ARM. But there's one more thing. You can get Proton for ARM. So you can download it from the Internet Archive and then extract it to this directory. Compatibility tools, daemon. So here you can see, well, I think if you run with more Proton engines, that you get more directories. But this is where you have to put those two directories. Install SDL, and then you should be good to go, hopefully. So I'm running on the Radxa Dragon Q6A. One of my reasons to do so is that the Snapdragon chip has better OpenGL support, so yeah, trying to avoid any issues with that. This is, well, it's called Armbian 26.2.1, but it's based on Ubuntu 24.04. So yeah, I went with Fex-Emu, and to install it, you can just use this command and then follow the instructions. And there are also instructions to install Steam. I will also link to one of my earlier videos where I explain this in detail. But let's try to start Steam. So this is the ARM64 version. And I wasn't able to get many games working, only a few. And well, hopefully it is working. Well, here it comes. So, yeah, I tried Half-Life 2, but I wasn't able to get that working, at least not with Proton for ARM. So, one of the more simple games that I was able to get working. So, let's go here to the properties and then compatibility, and then you can see I have selected Proton for ARM64. So I'm not really sure how long this is going to take, but I will put in a chapter timestamp. Ah, well, here it is. Yeah, so these are just the default settings. So let's start. So let's find the uncle. So, well, I guess this works. And yeah, I tried Isle of Jura, that didn't work. I tried Cryptarch, didn't work either. But, well, DOGWALK starts, but I think it was developed with, let's just say, a discrete GPU in mind, like AMD, NVIDIA, or Intel. So it's a bit heavy for this Snapdragon SoC, but well, I can show you anyway. So I tried to change the settings to windowed mode, and lowering the resolution, but yeah, now it behaves a little bit strange. And like I said, I think this was developed with a higher specification computer in mind, so it's not going to be the smoothest experience. So I tried to, well, I set it to 1280 by 720 and doesn't look like it's can go any lower than that. And I don't think everything is rendered properly, and the sound yeah, doesn't sound very good. But anyway, let's try a new game. So at least you can start playing the game. But yeah, not everything is rendered correctly, and it's not a very smooth experience. So anyway, yeah, what was a bit disappointing, but then again, Valve hasn't really released this officially. It's still in beta, so hopefully we can see a lot of optimization in the future. But something like the Elder Scrolls Arena, which plays with DOSBox. Well, let's play windowed, because otherwise, if you stretch it to 1080p, then yeah, that doesn't really look nice. Back in the days, I think we were playing like 320 by 240, 640, 480 if you were lucky. So let's start a new game. Well, let's just make this a bit quicker. Okay, we'll go with Warrior. Yep. Let's go with Morrowind. So, well, okay. I'll just do this quickly. Well, you can change the appearance. I don't know exactly what you can change. Looks like it's just the head. Well, okay. So there's quite some distortion in the audio. Oh well, okay, let's try. So yeah, I guess for a DOS-box game it's a bit disappointing that it doesn't really look very smooth. Oh well. So a big thank you to Interfacing Linux for documenting how to get it working. Yeah, if you also have it working, the Steam ARM Linux client, and hopefully also with Proton ARM64, then let me know in the comments which games work for you. And yeah, if you'd like to also perhaps note a couple of games that don't work for you at the moment. Yeah, it's still in beta, so yeah, it's not, let's just say, good enough for public release, but you can start experimenting with it. And well, at least I was able to get some games working, but I think at the moment well, at least in my library, there are more games that don't work than games that do work. But again, hopefully we will see some updates and that things will improve a lot. So this is all for now, and I hope to see you again in my next video.